This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. It's second round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge. And now we go down to the action at the first. On the first tee, our featured golfer, Frank, has to be brimming with confidence.
They have to feed off the round from the previous day, Rich. It was a very, very good performance. And we're going to soon find out, see what these opening swings are like.
Now the approach shot here at the par 4 first. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Second hole's just 371 yards. Frank, are players licking their chops, thinking they need to make a 3 here?
Yeah, if you can just accept the fact that you're going to have a longer second shot than you'd think for a hole of 370 yards, then that's the first way to overcome this. Just put yourself a short iron on your hand. Do the attacking with the second shot. That's an absolute beauty.
Now getting ready for the approach shot here at hole number 2. Good, clean contact, nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up.
It's at sneaky distance.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
So just a formality here. Did the job right there. Now to the third hole, a par 4, 471 yards. Frank, break this hole down for us.
Well, the trouble appears down that left side with the series of bunkers, but you've got to take into account the trees that are well positioned down the right side. Plus, as you can see, this fairway is not exactly flat.
Good drive, Frank. Starting off the round very well here, Frank, hitting fairways.
Yeah, like any sport, really, you've got to get off to a good start. We always have that unattainable goal of perfection, but really that's what drives us forward. This is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact, first and foremost, that you're not going to get clean contact. So you have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. And now let's go down to the action at the 4th. Even par through the early portion of this second round. Frank, not a bad spot.
Yeah, sort of rocking on ready, sitting on go. That's what it looks like right now.
Frank, this one is right and it's wrong.
Well, the way that came out, really lucky to be on the fringe.
He'll still have a good chance to come out of here with a decent score.
Second shot. might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie just sneak inside the top 15.
Well, here we are at the fifth hole, a 535-yard par 5 for the long-hitting professionals. Frank, certainly not a long test. What is the challenge here on this hole?
It's another example of great design by Pete Dye. He'll give you the trouble on the left on the tee shot, and then he moves the trouble to the right on the second shot. It's going to get you one way or the other.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Getting set now over the putt. Beautifully done, an eagle. Suddenly into the top 15 and into the picture here. Well, Frank, how about this 255-yard par 3 sixth?
Yeah, there's a bit of a bailout area, sort of short and left, but the only thing really going in the player's favour, it is a big green, 51 yards in depth. So you want to sort of do the maths in reverse, 255, take away 50, 205 front. It doesn't sound as daunting.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Not a very good read right there. So a tester from 4 feet. Good par. Frank, the seventh is a short par 4, 346 yards. So I'm guessing it's a layup off the tee, but it might be a nervy layup because water on the right, and if you miss left, that's no bargain.
It's very distracting looking down the right side. I think that's the easiest way to put it. But if you can break this hole down, 346 yards, if you take 120 yards off that, which is like a wedge, then the layup only becomes like 220 yards. That seems a little less intimidating.
That one ends up about 25 feet from the hole. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. It's a good looking putt right here. I like it. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a 3-shotter. If you can get it close to that crosswalk that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks.
Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. Frank, this is the 3rd shot from the fairway bunker.
Yeah, good lie. Once again, just making sure you have enough loft to carry the lip in front of you, and really then focus about the target in front.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. He might want to bring his shovel. More sand. In the greenside bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is going.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that.
think a tourniquet is going to work after that one.
Tough to watch. Frank, the ninth hole at 452 yards with that water down the right is really a test of a player's driving ability, isn't it?
It is, and his ability to sort of take the shot on. Ideally, just something with a little bit of a fade, unless you can carry the ball 300 yards, then you can get it just past that bunker. But when you look at this hole, notice how that fairway just starts to open up. So Pete Dye will reward an aggressive tee shot, but also he'll punish it if it's wayward. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Well, he'll have to get up and down from the bunker to save his par. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Nothing wrong with that par putt.